What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. In today's video, we are talking about the 3 things that you are holding yourself back from in your life. So the things I'm going to share with you in this video aren't necessarily things that I am 100% completed with, that I've already solved, but this is more of a video about self-awareness. And once you're aware that you're holding yourself back from these things, you may not immediately feel the need to go and change them, but over time, I think you will start to get a sense of why am I holding myself back, and then it will eventually progress into maybe changing some things about your life. And in reality, maybe you personally don't even hold yourself back from certain aspects of this video, but I guarantee that everybody is going to be holding themselves back in at least one of these areas. The first thing that I see people hold themselves back from is their level of fitness. The big excuses that I see are, I don't have time, it hurts, I don't like exercise. And when it comes down to it, if you truly want to be fit, if you want to be healthy, if you want to be the best version of yourself, you're gonna have to get into fitness in some way. And even on top of that, you're gonna have to learn how to eat healthy. Now, the reason that I think people hold themselves back from this isn't because healthy food tastes bad or because going to the gym just sucks in general. I think that in reality, it's that they don't want to take the time and the effort to learn how to eat healthy, learn how to cook foods that taste good and are nutritious, learn how to exercise in a way that they enjoy and not just the way that everybody else is doing. And yes, this takes a lot of effort. It took me 10 years of lifting weights and learning how to eat healthy and 2 nutrition degrees to really feel like I'm in a place that I've been so satisfied with my body, really more than ever before. But that doesn't mean it has to take 10 years and 2 nutrition degrees to be able to even do that. In reality, in about a year, you could learn enough to be confident that what you're doing is getting you to where you want to be. And the hardest part is just getting started, knowing that you still have a year before you're even going to feel confident in the process. Now, just because I've seen it happen over and over again, I think that getting control of your fitness and your nutrition and really getting the body that you have always wanted, that makes you feel confident, sexy when you're out on the beach and girls are checking you out doing a double take, I think it does more for you than just the superficial benefits and attractiveness that you're gonna gain. I truly think that after I have achieved a level of fitness and nutrition that makes me feel good, I am more efficient, I am happier, I can endure stress and challenges that come up more easily. And I really think that if you tackle this one, then these next 2 that I'm gonna talk about are gonna be much easier to tackle as well. The second place I'm really seeing people hold themselves back is with girls. I think early on in life, people kind of categorize themselves of where they fit in social structure, and that determines what level of girl that they can get. I'm not even just talking about the attractiveness of the individual, but I'm also talking about the type of personality that the person that you seek has. If you ask somebody what their typical girl would be, I would guess that they would say something like attractive, smart, funny, interesting, adventurous, or many other of these super positive, exciting adjectives. But when you look at who they actually go after and who they feel adequate enough that they can actually take on a date, talk to at the bar, talk to when they're at the gym, the quality tends to go down quite a bit. And I'm not saying this from a perspective of I've always gotten the most attractive, interesting girls. In reality, I was the same way. If not, this is a perfect example of the way I lived my life before. I would look at a girl, whether it's in the gym or at the bar, and say, that's a girl I would never be able to get. She's too attractive for me. She looks like she's having too much fun. She's probably not the girl for me. And then the girl I would actually approach would be a girl who was maybe not that attractive, maybe not that interesting. And sometimes I would even end up dating these kind of girls. There was one specific example in high school where I dated this girl because her friend was the girl that I was actually interested in. Now, I ended up breaking up with the first girl, and funny enough, I ended up dating the second girl, and she became my first long-term girlfriend. But in reality, I probably didn't need to do that just to go and date the first girl. I probably just could have gone up and talked to her and been just a generally cool person, and we probably would have ended up dating because we had a lot in common. I think the moral of this story on this one is don't put yourself into a category of who you think you belong with, because in reality, everybody knows that guy who is really unattractive but has an amazingly gorgeous girlfriend, or the guy who's really not that interesting who has the most fun-loving girlfriend. So what you need to do is just decide, this is the type of girl that I'm gonna go after, and this is the type of girl that I'm going to get. Like when I started dating my current girlfriend, I had just been in a terrible relationship that ended very poorly. When I first saw my current girlfriend in the gym, I didn't feel like I wanted to be in a relationship right now, but I knew just looking at her, she was the type of girl that I really wanted to be with. And then it just so happens that a couple months later we were dating, and now we've been dating for a whole year, which is pretty cool. So get rid of your expectations, both negative and positive, and just go for it. The worst thing that happens is they say no and you move on with your life, and they move on with their life, and in 20 years neither of you even remember that experience. All right, I gotta get back to work. I'll see you guys later. What's going on, guys? So I went to the gym and it didn't really work out. Yesterday I hit 3 PRs. I hit a 5-rep bench PR at 275. I hit a 2-rep bench PR at 295, and then I hit an inclined dumbbell press PR at 110 dumbbells. So needless to say, I'm really fried. I don't think I drank enough water today. I don't think I had enough carbohydrates. So my workout today was terrible. I just did a couple movements. Everything hurt. Elbows, shoulders, wrists, legs. I don't even know. I didn't even do any legs. So I decided I was just gonna do my cardio, focus on recovery, and just cut the whole workout short. But that allows me to film in the light. You can see my mom's Grateful Dead flag. She is probably the biggest deadhead ever. Massive hippie. So let's talk about that third thing. I think this is probably the most important one for somebody my age. I am 25, and a lot of people in their mid-20s are really looking to establish themselves in their career. I have so many friends who did the old routine of go to college, move to a big city like Washington, D.C., which we're really close to, get a corporate job, and they're kind of rolling along in life. Go out every weekend. It's kind of like college, except instead of going to class, you're going to work. And let me just first say, I don't think there's anything wrong with that if that's truly what you love. If you really love your job, if you just want to fit in with the pack, go with the flow, make good money, and live a simple life, I think more power to you, because I think we also live in a society that values and maybe overvalues uniqueness and entrepreneurship and all these dreamer type of things. Now, that being said, you could probably consider me one of those dreamers and entrepreneurs, and this part of the video is pretty much me telling you that you should also be that. Everybody has something that they truly like to do, and in reality, in the marketplace, there's always room for really anything. If you like to take care of snakes, there's part of the marketplace that is going to pay you good money to do that. And in reality, you just have to have the confidence to go out there, start a business, find out how you can get paid for it, and make it work. Now, if you guys don't know what I do, I am a real estate investor. We do fix and flip projects. Now we're moving into more buy and hold assets like mobile home parks. And my business partners and I just started a microgreens urban farm where we are growing microgreens. We are growing them in our office, just on shelves and racks. And later down the road, we hope to start a large aquaponics farm. We're really into high-tech stuff, but also agriculture, food, and all that. Anyway, the part of this that matters is that you go out and do something that you really want to do, and you make more money from it by working for yourself. I have too many friends that went down that corporate road, and when I see them and talk to them, they seem unhappy, unfulfilled, or there's just something completely different that they want to be doing with their time. Now, I'm not telling you this route is easy. By no means would I call myself a successful entrepreneur at this point in my life, but I also know that compared to a lot of my friends, I am extremely happy, fulfilled, and satisfied with exactly where I am. And the thing is, I'm probably the brokest out of anybody I know. And of course, I don't know what success looks like yet, but I am going to put my money that it's gonna feel a lot better to have a lot of money when I earned it in a way that I want, without a soul-sucking 9-to-5 where I'm working for somebody else's dream, or understanding that the profit I make for the company is always going to be greater than what the company is going to pay me as a salary. Before this video gets too long, I just want to finish with one thing that I think is a bigger reason than any other to become an entrepreneur or just become as wildly successful as possible. And it's a quote by Jim Rohn. I'm gonna read it right here off my phone. Become a millionaire, not for the $1 million, but for what it will make of you to achieve it. Now that just speaks volumes for me, and I've already seen it. Even though I'm not successful yet, I've become so much better in relationships, for my family, in my work ethic, in my drive to become just an overall better person. And this may be a little philosophical for this video, but if you're not trying to become the absolute best version of yourself, then I'm not really sure what the entire point of life is. So that's really just some food for thought. Alright guys, well, it's time for me to eat some food, do some work, and hopefully go to bed early. If you guys like this style of video and this topic, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of when my videos come out and watch them right away. If you are new here, I make videos just like this so that you can learn how to become a more badass dude and live a fulfilling life. And I drop videos every Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. And I may be biased, but I don't think you want to miss them. Alright, I'll see you guys later.